What is going on, painting company owners? Happy Wednesday. You got Brandon from Painter Marketing Pros here. Very, very excited about a recent honor that Painter Marketing Pros got. We're featured in the August edition of inPAINT magazine. One of our podcasts has been streamed. It was listed as top 10 of over 400 um, podcasts that are being hosted by the PCA on their PCA Overdrive, part of their PaintED educational series for painting companies. And now apparently it's top 5. So super awesome. Very appreciative of that honor. Very appreciative of all of you listeners out there. And in honor of that, I kind of wanted to just quickly summarize that podcast episode because it's obviously resonating with a lot of people. And so the episode was really focused on looking at marketing holistically from, obviously the standpoint of a painting company owner, and what should you be doing, if you are trying to grow over the next 12 to 24 months, right? And I'll tell you one of the biggest points, I guess, of the podcast is that of this particular episode, we have a few episodes, but of this particular episode was your marketing needs to be multi-pronged. Right, so you're going to touch different prospects in different ways. People communicate in different forms of medium, different mediums. People ultimately make decisions differently, and we've gone back again and again throughout the series that I'm doing with the PCA to this concept that painting is a want, not a need, right? And it's generally a big purchase for people. Let's focus on residential repaints. If you're painting someone's full interior or exterior or both, obviously you're looking at least probably $5,000 price tag, maybe upwards of 20, right, for both. So it's a big financial decision for people. It's a want, meaning it's ego driven, meaning you're going to have to touch them multiple times before they're comfortable buying from you, typically. So you want to have Facebook ads, ideally you want to have Google ads, you want to have a strong website, right? Optimized for SEO. You want to make sure if you are wanting to use some of those pay-per-lead services, I have mixed feelings about it. We did talk about it, Home Advisor, Thumbtack. It's really area dependent. Sometimes it does work for certain painting companies. So I never want to say something's just bad. It kind of depends on your company, depends on your area. But it is a component to it, right? Making sure you're having email marketing campaigns, reactivation campaigns. What does that mean? Well, for past customers, are you touching them? Are you staying in front of them, right? Because painting companies have this idea, well, we grow by referrals. We get most of our business through word of mouth, through people know us. That's great, but you can be doing more of that, and people don't realize that. Don't take a passive strategy to growing your business, right? If you stay in front of people, then if you've painted someone's house, let's say 3 years ago, and now their friend or their neighbor or whatnot's looking for, to get their house repainted, a lot of times people aren't going to remember the name of the companies that they use. Think about the last time you had a plumber come out or an electrician. If it's been a while, even if you had a great experience or a painter, well, if you're a painting company owner, you're probably going to know the painter, but a lot of times you forget, right? So kind of staying in front of people allows you to increase referrals, right? Turn it from being a passive source to being an active source. And there are a whole bunch of other topics that we cover, but those are kind of a few of the main ones. Website, making sure you have a strong website with really well-built SEO, and making sure you're getting found online was a key component. Anyways, if you see this, if you're not a subscriber to PCA Overdrive, if you don't watch their educational series and you want to check out the podcast, shoot me a message or send a message to Painter Marketing Pros, and we'll get you over a copy. Happy Wednesday. Let's keep crushing the week.